I like how they're asking what we are.
Yeah, no kidding. There's some sort of crazy mummy, undead, stitched-eyed freak, and, you know, I'm the sexiest vampire around.
I can't even think about that with a straight face. I can't even think about that with a straight face.
God damn it, I hate you. That was actually pretty well timed, too. That's what this game needs, is sanity effects.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Where's Dennis Dyack when you need him?
Yeah, the best part is it's actually from the same, like, fucking designer. It could have had them. Good job, Crystal Dynamics. Way to take the franchise from the guy who has, like, ruined every game he's made since. Okay, that was a bad example. But still, sanity effects.
More games need that. I'm saying it.
You know, the sad thing is, I just don't see what the hell they're gonna do with Eternal Darkness 2, if they ever make it. Like, you already know they're coming.
I'm saying,
what are they gonna do?
If they put on the Xbox, Red Ring.
That'd be really fucked up.
But it would be awesome.
Again, I like how we are now talking about an entirely different game.
But at least it's related to the series.
Alright, fair enough. It's better than the previous awfulness.
In the previous session we were talking about Zelda.
I really like these prisons, though. It looks like they were designed by Pyramid Head.
Yeah. He was standing on his Pyramid Head when he designed
They're full of rape.
Prisoner, I require information.
You are not a jailer. I beg you, release me.
First, you must answer me. I seek a prisoner in this place, a builder. He created a large device that lies below the city of Meridian.
Seek no further. I am he.
How fortunate. I intend to destroy this device. I was told only you can tell me how.
I can indeed help you. But in return, I need an end to my suffering.
Tell me of the device and I will grant you any request within my power.
Yes, the device. The device was built as a weapon eons ago when two races warred with each other for dominance of Nosgoth. It houses an ancient creature whose very mind is capable of killing any living thing with but a thought. The device was to channel the mental energy of this creature and direct it onto Nosgoth. It would attune the creature's mind to kill all living creatures except for my race. Before it could be completed, however, I was imprisoned here, and the rest of my race was banished to another far more terrible realm.
So this device was never finished, and yet the creature still lives within it.
It was dubbed the Mass. It is eternal and deadly, yet harmless without a channel for its mind. But we never completed the weapon. We needed a way to send its energy out of the device and into the land itself. We needed a conduit throughout the cities, a network, if you will. Once this network was created, the device would channel the mental energy of the Mass and send death upon our enemies.
You say a network, placed like a web throughout a city.
We never completed the network. We never used the device.
But the Sarafan Lord will. The glyphs. He is using the glyphs to channel the Mass, to wipe out the city, humans and vampires alike. That must be his plan.
If this is indeed true, you must act quickly. It would be too large a task to destroy the device itself. You must kill the Mass itself.
You said this creature was eternal.
It has a simple weakness. Blood is like poison to its system. And not any blood, but pure blood from the elder races. My blood. My blood will poison and kill the creature. Drink from me, vampire, and use my life's blood to kill that which I created out of arrogance and pride. Kill me so that the Mass will die, and the device will be destroyed.
You have suffered here an eternity, poor wretch. I will grant you release from your prison, and I will carry your blood in my veins. I will bring the Sarafan Lord's plans tumbling before him.
I don't really know why they cut out the violence there. You cut guys' heads off in this game. So, yeah.
And doink them.
But, yes, and you doink them all night long. But one of the things that I think is interesting about this section is the fact that this is the first point where the game actually begins to tie into the whole Legacy of Kain mythos. Before this, it's all just made-up stuff with the Sarafan Lord, and who does become important, don't get me wrong, but so before this you get no real sense of where it fits in the mythos. Here, this is beginning where they actually start explaining what the hell Kain was talking about in Soul Reaver 2 when he said, "The Hilden, we fell into their trap." This is the trap he's referring to. This is why he begged Raziel not to bring back Janos Aldrin, so that these events would not occur. Although the ironic thing is, I don't really know why he did that, because he beats it all anyways.
Yeah, it still makes no sense to me. Just kind of goes around in circles.
You have ruined everything. Now these lives can never be redeemed. Our great experiment for nothing. For nothing.
That guard on the left talks 3 different times with 2 different voices. Just want to say that, because it's kind of weird. But yeah, like you were saying, I don't really understand the point of Soul Reaver. It really, again, seems more like them trying to force pieces of a puzzle to fit together that don't really fit together than anything else. Because why would he possibly tell Raziel to not give the heart when he knows that he already beats everything, and then on top of that, he knows that Raziel is going to? Because, like, how can he stop it? It requires a moment in time with the 2 Reavers. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
No, it sure doesn't.
Stay back.
Anyway, a lot of free kills here, a lot of free lore. Be well prepped for next video. We're certainly going to get that lore ding really quick. What a free sword. Sweet.
The awesome kind that you like.
Yeah, I actually really like this sword. I don't know why. Again, it really doesn't do much more damage or is any more important than any of the other ones, but it's cool.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Glam from Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah, kinda. And I kind of like this area. There's only one trap, which is the one we just saw. But... oh, and this is kind of silly. Who turned out the lights?
I did! Oh. Break-dancing vampire man! I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
Oh lord, I was not expecting you to do the retard voice there. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of silly. You notice I get confused for a second in that room, mostly because of the fact that they just kind of dump you in there with no explanation. I didn't really know which direction to go. And so, for what it will clearly be the final time, we dump him into another river.
Into the drink.
At least they're getting progressively bigger. I assume by the time we're done with this, we'll dump him in, like, the ocean or a dimension composed entirely of water.
Well, the last time we dunked him in something, it looked like the moat surrounding this place, which seemed pretty, pretty deep and impregnable.
He also kind of did a Terminator-esque thing where his, like, hand falls down. I was waiting for him to do the thumbs up.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
So this area actually kind of reminds me of Wind Waker, or I guess Wind Waker reminds me of this, because this came first, but it has that thing where you sort of walk along and the gates fall down. It doesn't really do any damage to you, and you get stuck in certain areas, but then you just flip a switch and you're out. So it's really nothing more than a very I don't know, it's just here to waste your time. And I'm not sure who was just screaming vampire. Because I don't really see anyone.
Hi.
I'm back. So here we have a very slow moving platform which looks like it's eventually going to drop us into a bottomless pit of fire that is bottomless and also on fire.
It's moving faster.
Makes sense.
It's moving faster than haunted house moving floors, but slower than mad scientist moving floors.
Thank you, Dr. Thaddeus Fincher.
Okay, you know what?
What?
Thank you for acknowledging the reference.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just means I'm as big of a dork as you are, no matter how much I try to hide it.